first. Let me start with the fourth question. As I've told you all, we're supposed to draw the table first. So whatever they're giving us horizontally, we'll draw it vertically. First, we'll write town. There are 3 towns given: Pethan, Yeola, and Shahapur. There are 3 means of communications. One is cycle, one is bus and auto, third is on foot, and I've told you all we require total also. Yes. Let me see if anyone would like to help me with this question. Students can raise their hand if they want to help in the question. Hello, Amberlin. Amberlin. Okay. Nishita. Hello, Nishita.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Can you tell me the values?
Yes, sir.
Okay, tell me cycle all 3 values.
3,250, 1,500,
Okay.
1,250,
Now all bus and auto values.
750, 500, 500,
On foot.
1,000, 1,000, 500.
Now we need to write the total. For Python, what is the total of all these values?
5,000,
Correct. Then for Yola,
3,000,
and for Shahpur,
2,250.
2,250. Okay. Fine. Now we are supposed to draw the graph. Okay, based on this information. Okay, till last time we were supposed to draw the subdivided bar diagram. It was divided into 2 parts. And we would shade that top part. Here the problem is for every bar, there will be 3 parts. 1, 2, 3. So I'll teach you how to make the 3 parts. Okay. If you all remember, I told you all from below you have to leave 2 boxes. This is your x-axis. And this is your y-axis. Okay. So to make arrows at both the ends. Okay. This is 0. We can call this x and x dash, and this is called as y, and we can call this part y dash. Okay. Now, what we are also supposed to do, wait, I'll just take the x-axis a little on top. Take it here. Okay. So now, since we have only 3 bars to be drawn, I can even give it 3 places. So that means this entire 3 section, I'll call it as Pethan. That is from here till here. So 3 boxes. Then I'm leaving 1 box space, and again from here till here, it is Yeola. Then I'll leave 1 box, and from here till here, again 3 boxes, it is Shahapur. Also, as these 3 are towns, below heading I'll write it as town. Yes, hello Nishita.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now if I have to draw the bar, I'll have to give every box one value.
Yes,
Can you
sir.
suggest what I should give value to each one?
We should take
Should I go 100, 200, 300, 400, Vesa?
500.
Correct. I think 500 will easily fit. Because the highest value you can see is 5000. So agar 500 से I'll start, then 10 lines में we'll get 500. 500. Wait, I wrote 5000 lines. Okay. We'll start by writing 500, 1000, 1500, 2000. Then we'll get 2500 to 3000, 3500, 4000, 4500, and 5000. And the heading we can write this way is these are mode of transport. Sorry, checking the data. These are students, they have told us. Students. Or we can write number of students. Number of students. Okay. Yes. Nishita, tell me how much bar should I draw for Python?
5,000.
So that means from 5000 I'll draw as a 2 straight lines and I will join it. What about Yola?
3,000.
3000 is coming here. That means I have to draw it till here. 3000, yes. And last?
2,250.
Where will 2250 come?
Before 2,500 and 2,000.
Okay, exactly in between. So if you can see, this is slightly darker line. So this is 2250. Okay. If you all use scale, you all should be able to draw it properly. Yes. Now we are yet to subdivide it. So I have to divide into these 3 parts: cycle, bus, auto, and on foot. तो सबसे पहले let's start with Python. Python में how many cycles, how many students take a cycle?
3,250.
That means 3,250 will also come between 3,000, 3,500. That means here it will be. These many cycles are there. Same let's do for all. Yeola में there are 1,500 cycles. So I'll draw it like this. And here there are 1,250 cycles. 1,250 will be over here. Okay. So the last time the sum that we were doing, this would be two parts में divide होगा, then we would shade this. But here there is this section also that I have to make. So to do that, what I would suggest is, wait, okay, I did the wrong thing. No, it's wrong. Yeah. In Python now we also have bus auto, we have also on foot. So to do this, my suggestion would be, to make it easy for you all, add these two mentally. Can you tell me, Nishita, how much is this total?
Yes, sir.
How much is it?
4,000.
4,000. So this 2 ka total, let us show it in the bar. So if you notice in the full bar, 4,000 is here. Yes. 4,000 is here. So these becomes the three parts. I can shade it like this. So the top part is this 1,000 that is on foot. I can make dot dots here. The dot dot wala square, that is the bus and auto, and cycle is the blank thing. Same way, can you suggest where I should make for, where will I make the line bus and auto for these, for this one?
2,000.
2,000, because 1,500 plus 500 is 2,000. So 2,000 comes here. So here again, this becomes my on foot, and this becomes my bus and auto. Yes. Next,
1,750.
1,750. 1,750 will be between 1,500 and 2,000 over here. So again, this becomes the on foot part, and this becomes the bus and auto. Okay. So now there are a few things yet to be written, like the scale we have to write. So scale, luckily they have only given us. Can you read the scale?
Yes, sir. Scale on y-axis 1 centimeter is equal to 500 students.
Okay. Now we have to make each data also. So I'm making one square for each. Now as we have discussed, this is number of students taking cycle. Sorry. That is the, when I've shaded, that is on foot. Then the dots are bus and auto, and the blank one is cycle. So this brings us to the end of the sum. Nishita, you understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you, Nishita.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, now we had skipped one sum, that is question number 1. In question number 1, they have given us a graph and we have to answer a few questions. So let me see if y'all can answer it yourself or not, and y'all will have to message me your answers. Okay. So answer each one. Let's see who answers the first. Coming to question 1 of 11.2, the question is state the type of graph. So can anyone message me and tell me what is the graph? Yes. Omkar and Nishita have answered correctly. Sneha from Saidam. Mehek from Saidam. Subdivided. Mehek has skipped one word. It should be subdivided bar graph. Okay. Mehek has just written subdivided graph. So just make sure you don't forget that bar should also be there. Vedika is saying subdivided, that's wrong. You have to say the full name. Okay. So here Omkar has given the correct answer. Wait till I finish the question and then answer. Okay. Now the next question that we are looking at. Okay, I won't say the same order, otherwise you will keep the answer written. Okay, I want everyone to answer the third one now. Third one. How much is the total of savings of Saroj in the months of March and April? Okay, Latika, wrong answer. Omkar has again answered correctly. Latika has answered wrong twice. Savni from Saidam has answered. Nishita has answered correctly. Shreya, Raichand, Mehek. Okay, Latika has finally answered correct. Ambilin, Sneha. Okay. Ambilin answered 2 times and both are different values. So for that, to get the correct answer, if you look at the bar graph, the second bar is Saroj's and that is going till 800. So that is a total of April and May. Okay. Okay, now fifth question. Whose saving in the month of April is the least? Whose savings is the least in the month of April? You'll have to type the name of the person whose saving was least. Okay, again, Omkar has written the wrong name. Though he's first, the name is wrong. So here, if I go to check, the correct answer is sent. The first answer was sent by Savni from Saidam. So yes, Megha is the correct answer. The blue part में सबसे short जो है, that is the least. Okay, that was Megha's. Okay, let me go to the next one. Okay, this time fourth one. How much more is the total saving of Savita than total saving of Megha? Savita's saving, how much is it more? Okay, here if I see yes, Omkar has answered first. Savni, Latika, Ambilin, wrong answer. Shreya, Mehek, yes, Nishita, yes. So for that, if you all notice, in the graph, Megha's total is 500 and Savita's total is 1000. So that will be 1000 minus 500 will give you 500. This much more Savita has than Megha. So 500 is the correct answer. And now, how much is the savings of Vaishali in the month of April? Yes, that was the last one. So savings of Vaishali is rupees 600. That is the blue bar, how big that is. Ambilin, you're answering wrong today for some reason. Just check. They have only asked for month of April. Vaishali ka 800 is when it's total. When they're asking for April, you just have to look at the blue bar. So 600 is the correct answer. Okay. So I hope you all have understood. Let's move to the next one. Okay. Now we'll move on to the next practice set, 11.3. And this is percentage bar diagram. Okay. This, I will start with the third question. Yes, would anyone like to participate in this? Okay, Omkar. Hello, Omkar.
Hello, good evening, sir.
Yes, good evening. Okay, can you read question number?
Yes, sir. The following data is collected in a survey of some students of 10th standard from some schools. Draw the percentage bar graph of the data.
Correct. So here, again, this is a type of subdivided bar diagram where we will be drawing percentage bars. So now we will not be calculating, we will not be showing the actual values, we'll be showing them in terms of percentage. So here, the first table is school.
Yes, sir.
So that is school. So there are total 4 schools. So first, second, third, and fourth. And they are dividing it into 2 parts. One is who all want to do, that is inclination means who want to do that. To divide into science and commerce. Okay. Yes, Omkar, can you read how many science students are there?
90, 60,
Correct.
25,
Yes.
25, and 16. 16.
16.
Yes.
And commerce?
60.
60.
Yes. 20,
20.
25, and 24.
24. Okay, what if this was subdivided bar diagram, what will you find next?
Percentage. Or
Okay.
no, total.
Total.
Yeah. And then we'll find the percentage.
So total bolo.
150,
150,
80,
80,
50,
50,
40.
40.
Yes, sir.
And now you have a choice. Should I find percentage of science students or percentage of commerce students?
I don't mind any. Let's go with science.
So here your choice can be either one, but
Yes, sir.
find out only one. The other apne aap mil jayega.
Yes, sir.
So to find that out, what you have to do is the
Yes, sir.
formula for percentage is the value of science, kyunki science ka dhoond rahe hain, upon total into 100.
200.
So this calculation you don't need to show. I'm just showing it here because I want you all to also try and solve it. So 90 into 90 upon total into 100. This is the first percentage. Yes. How do you suggest?
So I think we cancel out the zeros. So the 150 and 90. And then we can, since 100 doesn't go in 15, 15, so we can multiply or we can cancel. So 3 3s are 9.
With 3, yes.
Yeah, 3 3s are 9. 3 5s are 15.
And 5 1s are
5 1s are 5, 5 20s are
520. And 3 into 20 is 3 into 20.
60.
So this is 60% of students want to do science. Same let's do for each one. So the second one, it will be 60 upon
80
into 100. Yes. This one?
First cancel out the zeros. Then 2 3s are 6. And 2 4s are 8. Then 4 1s are 4. And 4 5s are 100. And then 25 into 3 is 75.
75%.
Yes.
Okay. Next is this 25 upon, for
50.
third school, 50. The total is 50
Yeah.
into 100. Yes, for this.
So we can just do like 51 the 50, 52 the 100, and then 25 into 2 is 50%.
So 50% of students want to do science.
And
And the
then
last is
16 upon 40 into 100.
Hmm.
So cancel out the zero. Yeah. And then 4 ones are
4
4,
1.
4 fours are 16, and 4 into 10, 40%.
This is 40%. Okay. In table, this much is enough. Make sure to draw the table properly and neatly. Okay, now when I come to drawing the bar, very similar to what we were doing in the previous one. So again, here I'll draw the x-axis. I'll draw the y-axis. Okay, make sure to show the arrows. We can call this x, x dash. This is 0. The positive part is y. This is y dash. And always remember, this will always be 10, 20, 30, 40. In percentage bar diagram, you don't look at these values. You just start writing these with a difference of 10. And we'll go on to 100, 70, 80, 90, and 100. Okay. Here again, since it's just 4, I'll leave a group of gap of 2 boxes. So that means from here till here, it is first school. I'll leave 1 box. From here till here, second school, then 1 box. Here till here, third school, then again 1 box. And here till here, fourth school. Okay, and heading they then either school likh do. Here also these were number of students, but since you have converted it to percentage, we'll write percentage of students. Okay. Some schools will allow this symbol, some will not allow. So just confirm with your school if it's okay to write this symbol or should you write the word percentage. Yes. Another important thing here is before we were drawing based on total, we were drawing different bars. But in percentage bar diagram, all your bars will go till 100. So this will go till 100. The second one also will go till 100. See, because in percentage, everything ka total is 100% only. Third school will go till 100%. And fourth school will go till 100%. Yeah. Yes, Omkar. Now,
Yeah.
what to solve inside? What to do?
So we have to divide it according to the percentage. So we'll go with science at the lower.
Correct.
Yeah. So 60% for first school.
So this for the first school, we have calculated 60% is for science.
Yes, sir.
ये वाला science है, तो ये वाला बचा हुआ commerce रहेगा. That is remaining 40%.
Yes, sir.
तो shade कर दो. This is how you divide in percentage bar diagram. Yes. Then
Second school 75 for science.
75 will come exactly in between 70 and 80. And this I'm shading. Yeah.
50%.
Then it's exactly in the middle. And then I'll shade this. Then
40%.
40% is here. Make sure you only shade एक साइड में. अगर कॉमर्स को शेड करो तो हर इसमें ऊपर वाला ही शेड होगा. So this is the bar diagram. Now for scale, what to write for scale?
Scale on y-axis, 1 centimeter is equal to 10%.
Is equal to 10%. Okay, now if I draw boxes, first one is shaded.
Commerce.
So now instead of saying number of students, we can say either we can write commerce or try to use the same heading that we used in the table. So that will be percentage of students with ऐसा ही कुछ लिखा है ना, inclination
Inclined.
towards,
Yeah.
ठीक है, percentage of students or wait, yeah, with inclination towards commerce, and this will be percentage of students with inclination towards science. Okay, this brings us to the end of the question.
Thank you, sir.
Yes. Okay. First, some try it as homework. Next time we'll discuss it. But today, before stopping, I would again like to discuss the same type of questions. So I want you all to message me again. We are looking at question number 2. So yes, this. Can you tell me the type? The question number 1. State the type of the bar graph. What type of bar graph is this? I hope nobody is going to write subdivided bar graph. Yes, correct. This is percentage bar graph. Okay, if I check, Omkar has answered correctly again. Neha and Shreya have just written the word percentage. नहीं, पूरा नाम लिखना चाहिए. Okay, let's move on to the next question. Let me tell you all which one. Okay, let's start with the 4th question. Whose percentage production of tour is the least? अजिता का लीस्ट है, यश का लीस्ट है, रवि का लीस्ट है या सुधा का लीस्ट है? Yes, correct. Sudha's production of tour is the least. Okay, next one. Okay, let's move to the second. How much percent is the tour production to total production in Ajita's farm? Ajita के farm में tour का production कितना है? How much percentage is it? Yes, Sneha was the first one to answer this. Good, Shreya, Omkar, Sneha, again, Latika, Nishta. Ambulance, they are asking for tour production. The blue part they have asked. Okay, next, let's look at the third question. Compare the production of gram in the farms of Yash and Ravi and state whose percentage of production is more and by how much. तो ग्राम का जब percentage बात हो रहा है, you have to compare Yash and Ravi and you have to check whose is more. Whose percentage is more and by how much is it more? Okay, Omkar has answered correctly. Yash by 20%. Sneha, just 20% is not correct. They have asked for both. Shreya, why do you say 50%? See, if I check the grams for Yash is going from 50 till 100. मतलब उसका 50% है Yash का. And for Ravi, it is going from 70 to 100. So it's a 30%. So clearly Yash is more, but they have not asked how much is Yash. They have asked how much more is it. So I'll have to do 50 minus 30, which will give me 20. This much percent more is Yash. And the last question is state production percentages of tur and gram in Sudha's farm. सुधा के फार्म में दोनों का बताना है. Correct, Latika and okay, Omkar Amberlin was the first one to answer here. Yes, tur is 40 and gram is 60. Perfect, Omkar, then Latika. So I hope you all have understood. Message me yes if you all have understood today's part. Try question number 1. It's slightly different. You'll have to think a little. Okay, because here in the first sum, there is a slight change. So think about it, try it out. Next time, we'll discuss that and we'll start with a new chapter. So see you all students.